Intoxxikated Television, we are back. Fucking special guest in the motherfucker house. What do you want? You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Ryan Morrison. I go by Verse Lurk.
Fucking VL in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, and we got my baby in here. She's handing me all sorts of toys. Let's get fucked.
Yeah, let's do that. So, welcome to Intoxxikated Television, my guy.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time in coming.
We've been talking about this shit for a long time. All right, man. First things first. Your earliest memories in music, man. Fucking go.
Yeah, I think my earliest moments ever in music was I was living with my mom. My dad was drinking a lot during the time. Wasn't really around too much. She was like a gothic feminist girl, very left wing, and she played the Cranberries for me. And I really liked the song "Zombie" as a young child.
Okay. About how old?
I would say 3 years old. My uncle is the bass player for a punk rock band named 7 Seconds, so I was kind of indoctrinated in listening to 7 Seconds. I think I was saying 7 Seconds as a little kid without even knowing a song.
You don't have to talk that loud, but that's cool.
Oh, well, you want me to quiet down?
Don't be quiet, but you don't have to.
I'm a loud motherfucker. I talk sometimes.
You don't have to overly
emphasize.
Damn. So you remember the Cranberries when you were like 3?
Yeah, dude.
Like that was the first one that stuck out. Or
yeah,
like,
and then
do you have any memories before that, or you just remember that was like a pivotal moment because you heard that song?
Yeah, I just remember hearing that and being like, "This is cool." Like it was, I think, the first song that I individually actually liked on my own behalf without people telling me what to like.
Okay,
if that makes any sense.
At 3?
Yeah, about 3 years old.
God damn! So you're already making grown man decisions at 3.
I made grown man decisions my whole life. Never listened to a word my mom said. And then shouts out to the homie Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, fucking shout outs. Fucking with 2 Z's.
There's a double Buzz Lightyear. Double Z Lightyear.
You know what I'm saying? I got Buzz Lightyear bars. Just wait.
There's a snake in my boot. It's Woody.
Okay, so queso cheese dip. Yeah, speak on it, man. Talk about so that's you remember a Cranberry song, and then let's progress as
okay, so
your musical journey, man, from that time until more advanced.
Okay, so I was young. My family tried to indoctrinate punk rock into me, and they're all punk rockers. And I don't know, I kind of liked it as a young kid too. I listened, but then I believe I was like 9 years old, and I got into a lot of 90s hip hop, and it was basically Silk the Shocker,
all right,
Mystical,
all right.
And I was really young when I started listening to that, and then the Eminem era, you know, with
I do know
Exhibit, Dr. Dre, all of that stuff, and then I pretty much just listened to all of that. But that was kind of my rebellion away from punk rock, was listening to rap music. And then I had a cousin actually, and he gave me an Aesop Rock CD.
Okay.
And he burnt it for me, and I listened to it, and I thought it sucked.
Okay.
I thought it sucked, so I put it away. Kept listening to my 50 Cent, and then when I was 16, I got a car, and I had a giant CD book in my car, and I listened to that Aesop Rock album, and that's kind of what got me into hip hop.
So you didn't like it at first, and then you rediscovered it, and you were like, "This shit's pretty dope."
Yeah, I rediscovered it at a pretty young age, 16, and that was kind of the way that I started getting into rapping in general.
Okay, fucking elaborate if you want. So you thought it was trash at first. Years later, you fucking got your own whip. You fucking throw it in there, and you're like, "Damn, this shit's pretty legit," and that motivated you to like, "Damn, I kind of like this. I want to fucking write my own words," or what?
Not quite. So I thought it was cool. There was a song on the album called Alchemy. It was Aesop Rock featuring a rapper named Blueprint.
All right.
And I thought it was really cool. And then my friend Tyler, who I rap with currently, he got out of jail, and I needed to go pick up my last check from Amazon because I was doing Amazon warehouse work over like the peak season. So I drove with him all the way to Fernley, and I was listening to Pantera. I was listening to some pop punk music at the time. And then I put on that Aesop Rock CD when we were in the car. And then he told me, he was like, hey, man, I've been rapping since I've been out of jail.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, cool, man, let's fucking do it. So then we started rapping, started the whole sideshow stuff. And that went...
Okay, we're jumping ahead right now. Like, I want to know more about this. So, so you were already rapping, and then you found out that Tyler was rapping?
Yeah, I was already kind of making my own raps at home. I was more of a freestyler.
Like, are you doing this shit at school? Like, who are you showing this to?
It was more of like I was partying with a bunch of like emo kids. Drinking with a bunch of emo kids.
Fucking check this shit out. I'll fucking rap and shit. Like, fucking, you're just like busting shit out at fucking house parties.
Yeah, like rap battling other kids because there would be different walks of life that would come into the party. There was a rapper named Chris G. I don't know if you know who he is.
I don't know.
It's KRSXG. And ended up like battle rapping him. And he was like calling himself at the time like the best rapper in Reno.
Okay.
And I destroyed that motherfucker in a battle.
We've heard that before.
Yeah.
When you're self-proclaimed like the best, you're not then.
Yeah, right. And then he said he was the best rapper in Reno, and then he met me, and then he still referred to himself as the best rapper in Reno, and then he met Tone.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, well, maybe I'm not as good." He's good at rapping now, though.
All right. Okay, so you're doing these you're rapping and she's good, bro. Like it's all gated off and shit.
Shouts out to my daughter.
Shout out. So you start rapping at these parties and shit or whatever, get-togethers or whatever, and then you just happen to run into Tyler. Like, how did you guys meet?
I met him skateboarding when I was about 13 years old.
Oh, and then okay. So you said that he was in jail for a minute, and then he got out, and you guys like reconnected, and you're like, "Yo, I'm rapping." He's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm rapping." And
yeah, then we met my cousin Dan.
So was that your was that the first time that you started rapping with somebody else?
Yeah, that was my
Tyler?
first time really ever taking like music seriously. We'd hear like beats, like Ill Bill beats. And then we'd kind of just write our own music over them. And
okay.
Then we started performing shows within probably 20 days after we started doing it.
Okay.
And we sucked. Horribly.
Okay.
Bad.
Speak on it.
All right. Well, there was that Speak Your Mind back in the day.
Yes, sir.
And then I went to Speak Your Mind, saw like Who Cares and stuff. Thought that was pretty cool.
The first one? You were at the first one?
It was the one I think it was the second one. It was the one at the Knitting Factory.
Okay, I missed that one.
And we thought that one was pretty cool. And then Dan Hubbard did the Project Flow.
I think it was the first one, actually, that was at Knitting Factory, and then they moved it to the park, I think.
Yeah, shouts out to my daughter, the antagonist. I don't know what type of spirituality relic that is, but...
We're just going to leave it alone right now and stay on focus.
Yeah, we'll stay on focus.
Speak Your Mind, and then you said Project Flow?
Yeah, Project Flow. And Project Flow was pretty cool.
Did you do Speak Your Mind fucking before? Oh, didn't Trevor let you guys fucking come on there or something?
Trevor Crow.
Yeah, didn't he give you guys a slot on his fucking...
Speak Your Mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it kind of started.
So what was that? That was Wild Things or?
No, that was just Sideshow.
Sideshow Mom.
Yeah, and
for the people that don't know, man, like speak on it.
What a horrible name for a rap crew, by the way. Sideshow Mob. So it was a bunch of 3 white dudes rapping underground hip hop music, and there was a dude named Ryan Spellman. He's a cage fighter now, but he wanted to start a rap crew called Sideshow Mob, and we kind of just took the name, abandoned him, and just ran with it. And then people were like, "What a fucking stupid name that is, Sideshow Mob." And I didn't know anything about the Sideshow.
Okay.
Is that like a car thing? The Sideshow?
Nah, I mean, it could be like more carnival related stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
When I think of a sideshow, I think of like carnival, fucking freak show type fucking weird shit.
Well, I guess that would kind of take us more into like the ICP era of rap, and we weren't really listening to that too much at the time.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Learning how to draw.
Okay. Okay, so let's backtrack. Let's talk about, so you and Tyler fucking, you're like, fuck yeah, I rap too. Fucking, you start doing it, and then you said like within like what? You said within like couple weeks, you guys are already like
20 days.
Okay, and then what? You already had a couple songs or what?
Yeah, we had about 3-4 songs. We kind of just took verses that we previously wrote and kind of just laid it over the music, found the right beat for it, and then we all rapped over beats that we pre-wrote over the pre-made beats.
Yeah, right.
And it went pretty well, I guess, for the time that it was being. Maybe not up to my standards now, but during the time, I felt like I was doing something next level.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you link up with him. So you never did no solo shit before that. So like you pretty much like clicked up and you guys started your own fucking your little group and stuff, right?
Yeah. We pretty much just linked up.
And you do you remember like your first show?
Yeah. Is it West Street Market? I forget the name of the rapper. It was like AWOL 1. I think it was AWOL 1. I don't even know any of his music, to be honest with you. But Dan Hubbard, after the Project Flow, asked us if we wanted to play a show.
Well, I
mean,
the
Project Flow was the very first one.
Okay, that's where I was getting at. So the Project Flow led you guys into getting another gig.
Yeah, getting another gig. And then we shortly meet up with Trevor Crow afterwards. And after we met up with Trevor Crow, we kind of just started playing rap shows like every other week. And the same set, same 5 songs for about 6 months. And then Tyler joined Wild Things.
Okay, so started Sideshow Mob, and it was just you, Tyler, and Dan?
Yeah, Sideshow Mob was just me, Tyler, and D Lynch. Dan Concept.
Right.
Concept Bylick.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yes. I'm very aware of the history here. I'm just trying to...
You're trying to just paint a picture?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, And then how did Sideshow become Wild Things, kind of like, or how did the transition from that to that?
So
like,
I never was in Wild Things. I kind of just hung out with the people in Wild Things, you know what I mean? So Tyler, older brother Linwood, older brother Kyle Leesdale, they had a rap crew, and Tyler started making music with them, and then me and Dan kind of started doing things on our own. So.
Subscribe to Intoxxikated Television!
Cheers. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.